I'm uploading a music video on my computer, and I hear these people come in the crib. They sitting outside. I go outside. It's Little Durk, bro. Like, and then they go from outside to in the studio, and I'm go up in the studio, and I'm sitting next to Lil Durk. That's the biggest rapper moment ever, bro.
That's the moment.
I'm in the studio sitting next to Lil Durk while he's playing unreleased songs.
Yeah, that's insane.
You know, I know that I'm finna blow.
Yo, what's up? It's Suspense. You guys are watching Blue House TV, and today I'm here with the one and the only
Drizzy Tae, man. Y'all already know what it is, man.
What's good, my man? How we feeling today?
Hey, I'm good, bro. I appreciate you for having me, bro. You know, we're just chilling, bro. So
we out here. Los Angeles, huh?
Yeah, bro. Good to be out here for the second time, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Yeah, so I remember the first time you were out here, we got to, that was the first time we actually got to officially link up.
Got to meet face.
Exactly. It was actually your first time in LA.
Yeah.
And he was even your first time off of a plane.
Yeah,
correct?
First time flying. It was a great experience, though. You know, after we did, you know, we linked, we went to the Tyler Creator concert, so we had like a pretty good time. It was dope, bro.
No, absolutely. Dope. So first time in LA, because for the people that don't know, we actually shot the interview already, but there's a lot has happened since then, so we had to redo it.
We had to redo it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, bro. It's like whenever you just keep going with stuff, bro, it just keeps elevating. For you, a lot of stuff has kept elevating. For me, a lot of stuff has kept elevating. So it just made sense to redo it. You know
exactly. I think it was only like 4 months ago or something. So it's crazy to even see within like 4 months. You know,
exactly. Growth is crazy. Growth is crazy for both of us, bro.
Let's go. Tell me about that first time in LA.
First time in LA.
First time off of a plane, just like that whole vibe, and like just tell me about it. Yeah.
It really made me feel like a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like it gave me like that, you know, okay, I'm in the lifestyle now. So off the plane, into mansions, we riding in Teslas, the doors go up. So, you know, it was insane, you know, just for the idea of a label to be flying me out in interest of signing me, you know, for any amount of money, no matter what it is, was crazy, you know, because this is stuff that I've dreamed of since I was a kid. And to be able to meet people like you know what I'm saying, alongside that and go do side quests where we go to the Tyler Creator concert and just, you know, have fun, bro. So it was an amazing thing to see, bro. So
no, yeah, and for the people that don't know, we want to tell them the story. We're chilling about to shoot an interview, and we get the word. They're like, hey, yo, we got you stage tickets to Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, y'all got 20 minutes. Like, we gotta hurry up.
Exactly.
So, you know, it was rushed, but you know what I'm saying. So it's in all, bro, my whole LA experience, first time was a blessing, bro, and to be able to be out here again, you know, second time is amazing, bro.
Back out here.
You know, exactly.
And the first time you were doing some business meetings, that's why you're out here. You're talking some big boy moves, you know?
Yeah, I got a couple meetings out here too, so
it's
been pretty, you know, real well. So.
And even like you got the random, LA's different, you know, you just randomly be seeing people. Like we went to Cheesecake Factory together, we pop out to the
Flocka. And then I went to a restaurant, bro, I seen NLE Choppa's brother and mama, bro. It was like, I'm like, that's NLE Choppa's sister, brother and mama. Like, it's crazy, bro. So
no, that's awesome.
It is common to run into some of your, you know, people out here. So that's another thing I like about LA.
That's awesome. Let them know where you're from, how old you are. Just let them know for the people that don't. Let's go.
I'm from Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? 15 years old, born and raised. I'm from a small city in Arkansas. 10,000. Population, you know what I'm saying? Not that many people at all.
That's not at all.
It's crazy, bro. We only had one school. We don't have DoorDash. We don't have Uber. We don't have Uber Eats. We don't got none of that, bro. We got one Walmart. We got one hospital. One of everything, bro. So it's like, and a lot of stuff we don't have. So coming from where I'm from, it's like,
that's crazy.
So like, you know what I'm saying? So like off. So different than others. So like when I got out here, like just to see everything was so crazy. To be able to see 2 McDonald's is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because where I'm from, we only got one, and it's on this side of town. And if you hungry, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? But out here, bro, it's like one on every block. So I just say that to say, put it in perspective for the people. So like y'all think of like my mind frame, where I come from. You know what I'm saying? I come from like the small, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows everybody, bro. One school, all that. So that's pretty much just like a description of where I'm from, bro.
That's awesome. Tell me about growing up there, you know, having some success in music. People look at you like, yo, Drizzy Tae the man. Like, I know you're not going to in real life school anymore.
No.
So tell me a little bit about that, like navigating through life and in the city, because only 10,000 people, you got over, what, 500,000 followers on all platforms, right?
Yeah, so, bro, it's crazy. I guess you could say I'm the man, bro, because it's like, like, I try not to be cocky, but I guess you could say I'm the man, bro. Like, a lot of people treat me really different, you know, like they want to befriend me. A lot of the girls that I used to, you know, shoot my shot at, now they want to actually give me a chance. You know, so it's like, but these are like the same people who laughed at me. Like I got videos of me doing talent shows at school and people laughing at me. So I understand, you know what comes with this, and I see how people react. And it just also showed me how fake people are. Having all the followers and things of that nature is just crazy to think about, because it really makes me think, oh, I got as much followers as the population of, you know, like a certain city. So like, crazy, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Like as much people as I got as much people in my town, I'm getting 10,000 likes a post.
Your whole town's almost liking it.
Yeah, exactly. That's like everybody in the town seeing the post, boom, liking it, comment, engaging. Yeah. So it's like crazy, bro, to just like elevate from that. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm out here living for LA for the month, so it's wow, bro. Like just to be able to get away and actually see the brighter things, bro.
See kind of the bigger stuff. Even when I first moved out here, a big thing was just like at that time I was actually valeting and I was parking cars. That's what I was doing for a living. So I would just be parking like Mercedes after seeing Bentleys and all these cars, and it kind of just inspires you, knowing it's like, yo, all this is around me, like this is grabbable, like it's actually obtainable, you know?
Exactly,
so
bro.
When you're in the smaller towns, sometimes it's not that. You can get caught up in that small town mentality.
Exactly, bro. And where I'm from, there's nobody to set the way, and there's nobody to look at and be like, oh, he did it, I could did it. No, it ain't none of that. No basketball players, no football players, no none of that. So when I came out with my dream, so many people rejected me. Like, I'm gonna tell the story. I ain't never told nobody this story before, other than like my people. But I was in 3rd grade, and they was like, the teacher, I never forget, her name is Helms. My 3rd grade teacher, she was like a math. Half of the day we went to literacy, or like literature, language, all that, and then the other half we went to math. She was asking people like what they wanted to do, and I never forget, I told her I wanted to be a rapper, and she told me to pick something more realistic. I never forget that. And like now, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing pretty good, pretty well off. So, man, it's crazy. And like you said about just being out here, it's easy to see Lambos. It's easy to see somebody step out and, you know, all that, Lambo on every corner. Big houses. Like right now, we in the atmosphere with so many mansions and people with success. We around superstars, rappers, TikTokers, all that. So I believe in see it, touch it, obtain it. So if I could see it, if I could touch it, if I could be around it, I know I can obtain it. And I really strongly believe in that. So like you said, bro, it's like so motivating. It really gets me like going. Just
being out here.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So tell me, it's hard to find that motivation. You're in the small city. What was it though that you knew that you could obtain that? Because you had that vision. Like when the teacher said, like, you should think of something else, you had that vision, right?
Yeah, bro. My bad. Yeah, bro, I had the vision. You know what I'm saying? It was really like this, and I'm gonna just put it like this. It was always like I wanted the finer things, and I was not going to let myself settle for, you know, the average small town lifestyle.
And was it like, honestly, for me, this was a big thing for me. Like, people can take social media as like a negative thing as well, because it does have a lot of negative aspects. But for me, it motivated me in a lot of ways, because I was able to see these people on social media getting it. And I was like, yo, they're living that life. Like, I could live that life if, you know.
Exactly.
So was it social media? Like, being able to
social media played a big part of like my motivation, I guess you could say. Because like you say, I would go on Instagram and see Lil Baby 100%. Living it up, you know? So, and I've never been the jealous type, you know, and I've never been the hater type either, you know, like some people, you know, they see certain things and they get jealous and hate. Nah, not me though. You know, like I really just took that and I realized I could do the same thing.
How can I break it down? What did they do to get to where they are?
Exactly. Then that's when you go look up interviews and you study their come up, you know, so.
My whole even come up, because I'm an artist myself, so like even getting into it at like the first stages and everything, I was really just reverse engineering all the artists that I really rock with and figured out like how did they come up. And so when I started telling these stories every day on TikTok, I felt like I knew all these stories already, because I was just trying to reverse engineer how they blew up, because I was trying to get on myself. So then I had all these come up stories of all these artists, just because you have to figure out like the blueprint, you know, type of
exactly.
vibe,
and like you say, it's a blueprint, bro. And each artist has a blueprint that you could study, analyze, and even, you know.
And looking at a blueprint like a house, be like, all right, well, maybe I don't like that arch, but I like the foundation. And I'm gonna put my own little door on it. I'm gonna make a little something back here.
And I like that balcony they put. I'm gonna put that too. Exactly. But I'm gonna change the windows. You know, it's just something that you could just really take, you know, inspiration from.
Take the foundation and then kind of just move from there. Type.
Exactly.
So let's talk about getting into music. first time making music, where were you at? What was that time? Yeah, just take us back to the day. Do you remember the first time?
My dad, like the first time in the studio, my dad's friend had studio equipment, and I was 8 years old. I kept begging my dad, please, 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 Dad, let me get this studio. Let me record in the studio, because he had paid for some studio time, and he brought the equipment to our house. Because the dude was living in an apartment and he couldn't do it. So I was like, please, 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 let me get some studio time. He kept telling me no, and then the guy was like, I'll give your son some free studio time. Like, I won't charge it on y'all.
Okay.
So he let me go in there. I did a freestyle. It was to, I think it was back-to-back freestyle. It was back-to-back. Yeah, it was Drake's back-to-back instrumental, and I did like a freestyle on. I was like 8 years old.
Okay.
That was like my first little taste. They put it up on Facebook. It didn't really do good, but that was like my first little taste of the music. Yeah.
Let's go. And then the back-to-back, you just heard the instrumental. You're like, yo, I gotta stop.
I love Drake. I never knew like you could like go look up beats on YouTube. I thought you had to link with a producer and relax. So I would just look up instrumentals to like already popular songs, and I think that was like the #1 song out right now at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have any homies around you that were rapping, but it was strictly you, just like, yo?
It was just me, because we're 8 years old, bro. Like we're literally like messing with girls on like elementary. You know what I'm saying? So like nobody was rapping, nobody was thinking of that. Like I had a teacher tell me like pick something more realistic. So in my mind, I'm like so not normal. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a lot of the reason people laughed at me. You know, I feel like that's why I'm not bitter about it and I'm not really mad, is because people don't believe what people can't believe what they don't see. So if they don't see a person from the city making it, why do you expect them to believe in you?
Yeah, facts.
And me just being a rapper was so like not normal. It was like, he's trying that, but it ain't gonna work. But it did.
And you can't be mad at the person that they don't have the vision like you do.
Exactly. Just like, you know, nobody's gonna believe in you or have your back like you, you know? So
that's facts.
Bro, you can't, you know, can't be bitter about that, bro.
So you started making music. When did you know it was like, yo, I'm actually talented as this? We can do something. Was it like, were someone around you? Was it your pops? Who was it in your life? Or like, what was the moment where it's like, yo, Drizzy Tae can actually be something and this could be the career?
I wouldn't call it a moment. It took time.
Okay.
Like I said, I've always been doing music, but like around 12 years old, I was actually like doing it. But I was just getting so much like bully and hate from people in my city, so I took a break. Okay. And I was shying away from the music. Every time somebody would like say my name, Drizzy Tae, or bring me up, or like try to pick at me in the hallway, Drizzy Tae, what up? Like I would be like, bro, I don't do music. Like, don't call me that. Like, my name is Devontae, bro. Don't call me that. Call me Tae.
You were like,
so yeah, bro. But my dad just kept pushing me like, bro, get back on the music. Get back on the music. I kept telling them no every day, but then one days I would say yes, and then I would kind of like slowly start doing it. Then I eventually started doing it. Then it got to the point where I started loving it again. Okay. And I wasn't in school. It was quarantine, so I didn't have to deal with people bullying me.
So you were just locked in.
I was locked in, and I took an interest into it. Then I started the TikTok stuff, and after my first video that hit 1 million, I just thanked my dad so much for like pushing me. I'm like, man, I really appreciate you for pushing me, because I would be nothing right now without you. So it took my dad pushing me in that one viral video, and I was like, okay, I can actually do this.
You're like,
let's go. Let's go. All in. Like, no college, like no job, no backup plan. We all in.
I love that.
Exactly. Man. Let's do it. So.
And tell me like the point that was. Did you already drop Mo Bags and Network? Was that already out?
I had already dropped Mo Bags. Okay. Mo Bags, my dad believed in that so much, he put a 1,200 up on the video. This was before I even had 1,000 subscribers.
Let's go.
600 subscribers. Dad putting up 1,200 on the video was crazy. And my dad's not some rich guy. Like, he's working a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
So that was something for him.
That was something. Like, that was like a, you know.
Like, I believe in you type stuff.
Yeah. So
that's beautiful, bro.
Okay, let's take this. I believe in the song. I actually love what I'm doing now. Now I'm on TikTok. Let's blow it up. And then I did that, and you know, went crazy. And
we went crazy. Let's go, baby. So, now we're here. So take me back. So TikTok, what was the video exactly for the people that don't know? Like, what was the formula of the video that worked?
I just used what people knew and what they didn't know. So what they didn't know was me. Okay. And who they knew was Lil Tecca. Okay. So I took like a screenshot of Lil Tecca, like he used to DM his fans and like, please go like my new post, run me up. Okay. And I took a screenshot and I was basically just telling them, here's a screenshot of Lil Tecca, you know, begging his fans to support him when he had 10K followers. Now look at him now. I'm doing that same thing now. Come support me before I blow up, how like Lil Tecca did.
I like that.
Boom, promoted Mo Bags within the video. Video goes viral, gain like 60,000 followers overnight.
Let's
Instagram gains like 20,000 overnight.
Streams start going up on
Streams
the
start
song.
going up,
Start
exactly.
translated onto YouTube.
Music
pretty
video
well.
went up like 20,000 in a day, so it was nuts, bro.
Beautiful.
Like, it was like the biggest thing I ever seen.
So you were glad Pops invested in that music video, because then you had something once that took off.
One time to Pops, love you, man.
No, facts.
Nah,
Shout
for
out
real.
to Pops, for real.
Exactly, man. Like, and like just talking about my story, seeing where I come from, bro, like really makes me think, like, bro, my 12-year-old self would be like so proud. Like a lot of things I get used to very quickly. As a rapper, we have to. Because like a lot of stuff, like being around rappers, being in mansions, being in Lambos, you got to get used to that very quickly, because you're going to have to get used to it. But like 12-year-old me, bro, like if I were to have a conversation with my 12-year-old self and tell him, like, you're meeting with every major label. You got to meet this day. You got to meet this day. You got to photo shoot this day. You're living in the mansion in LA. You're driving around in Cadillacs. You're being, you're in a Lambo. You got change. You're going to get grills. Like, you're shopping. You're spending $3,000 at a time. Your money.
Yep.
Bro, if I could tell my 12-year-old self that, bro, like, bro, it's crazy. Like,
he would believe it, but he would be like,
he wouldn't even believe it. He wouldn't even believe it, bro. Like, my 12-year-old self wouldn't believe nothing I got going on. Because even months ago, I always told myself, what I got now, I thought would happen when I was 16 years old. I always told myself, oh, I'm going to have meetings with labels and shoot music videos and be out in LA and all that when I was 16 years old. I remember coming to my mom and telling them, like, let's plan a trip when I'm 16 to go to LA. And I'll be darned, bro. I manifested a trip to LA.
Yep.
Same year, I'm here second time. Now I'm just in a mansion and better cars. So
and you just turned 15.
Just turned 15.
Just turned 15.
So it's crazy, bro. Like, I'm just so thankful, dog. Like, I try to thank all the people who helped me get here and who are helping now. Like, as much, even you, bro. Like, thank you for everything you did for me, bro. Like, it's like, crazy. So
the GOAT, bro. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate our friendship, just being able to chop it up and just watch you, just like, even just like I said.
You too, bro. Watch you go up as well,
yeah,
bro.
just like both of us, bro. We've been doing our thing, and it's beautiful seeing, And like for people that don't know, is like you're only 15, but it's been a grind. It's been a slow build. Like people might think it's been quick, but like you've been putting in the work. You've been putting out content. You've been putting out music videos, and promoting the songs. Like you said, since 8. Like if you guys go back and haven't checked out some of Drizzy's stuff, you can go back and look at his history.
I got music videos,
like
9 years old, 10 years old music videos, doing no views. Like,
and like look at the growth.
Studio time, like promoting, like no views.
Yeah.
Now it's like, so like it's from them, it's always like an overnight thing, quick. But for like me, it's like,
finally. No, actually.
Even being able to like witness where we at right now, like,
I know.
Mansions, California hills, like
beautiful.
Palm trees,
gated communities.
Yeah, gated communities. It's crazy, bro. Like I'm so thankful. Like I try to thank God and thank the people around me as much as I can, bro. Like I'm so thankful. I'm forever in debt to like everybody who's helped me, bro. Swear to God.
I love that, bro. Tell me about the biggest rapper moment you've had, where it's like it probably was maybe out here in LA, but you're like, yo, dude, like this is rapper life right here.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
So, biggest rapper moment had to be when, I'm gonna give you a couple.
Okay, give me a couple.
I got picked up from the airport in a Sprinter, and then we got took to the hotel. Then from the hotel, we went to a mansion.
Okay.
That was my first one.
That was your by the way, that was his first experience in Los Angeles.
Exactly.
And off of a plane.
Yeah, so.
For people that don't know.
Nah, for real. That, we were at the hotel, luxury hotel. Me and my dad came out here to my manager's crib, and I'm uploading a music video on my computer, and I hear these people come in the crib. They sitting outside. I go outside. It's Little Durk, bro. Like, and then they go from outside to in the studio, and go up in the studio, and I'm sitting next to Lil Durk. That's the biggest rapper moment ever, bro.
That's the moment.
I'm in the studio sitting next to Lil Durk while he's playing unreleased songs.
That's insane.
Like, crazy.
So tell me that moment. Were you a little nervous? Like, no lie?
I was nervous, but I was playing it cool. Like, I didn't even, I didn't even say nothing to him because I didn't want to come off as like the, because, you got to play it cool as a rapper. Something we got to get used to, but I was nervous, bro.
Did you play it cooler than...
Heart was pumping, bro.
Heart was pumping, no, 100%, yeah. But did you know Lil Durk was coming?
No.
Or it was a surprise. So you're just like, yo,
I'm a surprise. Yeah.
I'm in the right room right now.
I'm in the right room around the right people doing the right things. Like,
the right
I wish people back home could see this. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But I'm gonna meet with Lil Durk, you know, one day, and then, you know, we're gonna get the picture, and then we're gonna announce it. Yeah,
make it
announce
official
it
to the world.
You know, because a lot of y'all could probably say I'm capping, but when this, mark my word, when I see him again and we take this picture, you know what I'm saying? Then you'll be able to, okay, boom, he went line. So,
but you guys are getting a Blue House TV exclusive right now, the behind the scenes stuff. So this is just, you know, this is just the,
believe it or not, you gonna see though.
This is the building blocks. This is just the steps into
100%, bro.
I love it, man. So a lot of other people have been showing love too. You know, like we've had like 2KBABYs reached out, showed love. Even like the Blackie Speaks with the YouTube legend. Name some other people, and like how did even those people like come across you, and what's the feeling about like people like that you've looked up to and you've been consuming their content, like coming back and now being like, we rock with you, Drizzy.
DDG.
DDG, okay.
Which was a real big one, cause like I'm such a fan to him to this day, like his music, his content. Like I'm such a fan of his music, content, YouTube videos, like, and I have been for a while. I remember being in 5th grade and my friend came and put me on to him like, hey, it's this new YouTuber DDG, I need to go watch him. And he played the music video in the class. Then it goes from him liking my freestyle, you know what I'm saying, that I did to his song. So it's like, shout out 2KBABY. 2KBABY set that up. He sent the freestyle I did to DDG's instrumental and sent it to DDG. Okay. DDG was like, oh yeah, little bro hard, let me go show some love. And then he tapped in, and then, yeah, bro, it's just crazy. Like Lil Osama was in the studio with Lil Durk. Like,
let's go.
It's getting crazy. It's like I'm going up the radar, you know, bro. So like I say, bro, 12-year-old self would be so freaking proud, dog.
15 getting some cosigns by some really respected people, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's gotta be motivating, bro, just to say the least.
It is, bro. And I really just hope anybody watching this takes it as nothing but motivation. Like, this ain't bragging. This is just stating what happened for me after I put the work in, and that you could do it too.
Literally nothing to something.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, exactly.
No, I love that. So I want to dive into this. We don't have to go crazy, but the people need to know. Lil Mosey had the reach out a while back, and we had to say no, or Drizzy Tae had to. So tell me about that situation. Lil Mosey reached out, wanted to sign you early on. You're like 13, right? At this time?
At the time, I was 13, yeah.
13. So tell the people, for the people that don't know.
Yeah, it all started with me reaching out to his manager.
Okay.
And his manager, like, checked the DM and went to my page and actually realized, like, oh, this ain't just no normal rapper reaching out. Like, this kid is amazing. I just put out Network. They really liked the Network. They called my dad. We hopped on the call. They were talking about coming to LA.
Okay.
They sent the contract over. I FaceTimed Lil Mosey. We talked about it. He had followed me back, you know, just all that, you know. And then the contract came. It was a bad contract. My dad didn't let me sign it. I wanted to sign it so bad, and I was so mad, like, you know what I'm saying? But now I realized, but at the time I was mad, like, Lil Mosey, you know what I'm saying? But I realized, like, the contract was bad. And after that, you know, we just went our separate ways, I think. Yeah, he ended up unfollowing me. I think he unliked my post. He unliked my post too. I think he deleted a couple comments.
Damn. Hey, and so people don't know is like, well, I think you probably even learned through this. Opportunities, they're not necessarily opportunities. Not every opportunity is an opportunity. It can be disguised as a distraction, you know?
Exactly.
So it's like
every opportunity, bro, is an opportunity, but it just depends on how you take it. So me, I took that as an opportunity of, okay, I'm actually getting somewhere.
Exactly. Like, use this to motivate me to know that I am solidified, but this is not the right deal.
A motivating opportunity. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
You looked at the opportunity to motivate you. That's what you took from it. You're like,
exactly.
Because you could have took like, oh, like I'm taking an L, like I'm declining a Lil Mosey. You'd be like, no, I just.
So many people, bro, told me like, bro, like you're not gonna get no bigger. Like, this is the biggest you could have got. Like, you should have took it. What if you don't get no more? Like, even my dad were on the phone, like, bro, like, my dad was like, I'm sorry, Tay, like, do you think I made the right decision? Like, do you think we gonna get some more labels? Now, I'm meeting with labels like left, right, zooms here, zooms back home, like meeting in person, dinners, like lunch, you know. So it's like
believing in yourself.
It's crazy, bro.
Believing in yourself.
Just believing in yourself that if you could do one thing, you could do more.
Knowing your worth and then believing in it.
Exactly,
you know
bro. Like I see artists all the time take deals for $1 million. What they don't know is if they wait a year, they can get $2 million. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to remind myself that before I just like take certain situations or even put myself into any type of situation. Always remind myself that anything that I'm doing or I'm worth now, I could always triple that.
100%. Double down on it.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the Drizzy Tae lives. like the first kind of the traction getter for you. Tell the people on like your strategy, what you would do. I know you would go into other rappers' lives and stuff like that, and you would use your fan base to kind of get yourself known. Tell them like what you would do.
So basically what I would do was I would just, you know, get my Instagram fans. I would go live, and then I would be like, send me lives of like famous people who are live or anybody who's live and got 100, 200, 300 viewers. And I was doing it with a group of people. We were all doing lives, and they took me in. Like I was doing it solo by myself, and they kind of took me in, and then it would go to the point where we would find a live. We would tell everybody, we would all go live together. That way we could have like, instead of 60 here, 60 here, 60 there, 300 together. Okay. Tell them, go spam ad such and such name on the live. And then once I get in, I'm gonna tell him my friend raps and to add my friend. And you gonna tell him to add my friend and that he raps. So
you just use each other's platforms.
Yeah, using each other's platforms. And I was blessed enough to have an opportunity. One of my biggest lives is, or my friend Trey from next door actually tapped me in on a live with 7,000 people. It was a YouTuber, Corey. Okay. Had like a bunch of famous people in the comments, like Zoe the comedian, Young and Ace, like everybody in the comments. And I think Kodak was even in the comments and all that. And then just, I performed in front of 7,000 people on Instagram Live, and I think I ended up gaining like 5,000 followers. Let's go. So it was real dope, bro. Like the lives really gave me most of my Instagram traction. And then it really just made me notable as a person. I mean, it didn't really convert to streaming, but it really helped me as a person and helped me as like a...
Like little cosigns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it really did help out a lot, you know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
It was also during the pandemic, so nobody was out at the clubs. Clubs were shut down, so all we had was live. Everybody was on live. Now it's a little bit different. Yeah. You can go to clubs, so it ain't really that many lives. Everybody out living their life now.
It's that.
You know what I'm saying? But
that was like the time and the era, and that's why I thought it was really cool when you like told me briefly of that story. That's why I wanted you to tell it for the people, because I was like, you guys were getting strategical, bringing your platforms together to kind of get your name heard. And like you said, it might not have equaled the streams and stuff, but those are like the stepping stones, little things that like just stepping stones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that kind of got you to where you
Sad to know it never happened again, because like it was like you say, a period of time, you know, like quarantine, like nobody was, you know, so, but I mean, it is what it is. I made of it what it was, you know, and I'm just thankful to be able to surpass that opportunity and go bigger and above and beyond. So I'm just thankful to everybody who took me in with those lives and tapped me in, and you know,
it was the first little, like, it's like another step, like I said, you know, another step. So tell me about the music recording, tell me about the music making process right now. Most of the stuff recorded in the house, solo dolo?
Everything recorded in the house, man. I get my trusty computer, go in my bathroom, press the space bar, record myself, mix it, master it, shoot videos to it, put it out.
I record myself when I hit the space bar.
Now I'm kind of in a more professional situation. I think I might switch it up a little bit, but that's how it was, you know. Okay.
And tell me about now with some of the songs that you cooked up, or even just take me back through the catalog. If nobody's heard Drizzy Tae before, what 3 songs would you be like, these are the 3 songs that best describe me as an artist?
Best describe me as an artist, most definitely Glad I Got You. It shows that I can be different, kind of like use some of my melodies. I would most definitely say go check out Rock and Roll, and probably Going Hard with Multi-Season. It's a very fire song. Shout out my boy.
Let's go. Yeah. So those 3 right there.
Yeah, them probably my best songs I got out, so I need y'all to go check out the best work.
Let's go. So in 4 years, you'll be 19 years old. Where does Drizzy Tae see himself at 19? Which is crazy to think, right? You're still young.
Yeah, bro. 19 is crazy. Like, you can't even drink Hennessy legally at that age, can you?
Not in the U.S. Once you're on your London tour in the overseas, you'll be able to sip a little bit.
If I want to, I'll sip it anyway. Nah, just playing. But 19 is 4 more years, so I definitely see myself bigger in music, bigger audience, bigger fan base, everything 10 times what I got now. Okay. Pockets a little bit more thicker. Okay. Putting my people in position. Okay. Starting like businesses outside of music that'll really like get me certified and like have me like certified even if, you know, the music falls off, because there is a such thing as falling off. I'll never sit here and say I won't make it, but there is a such thing as falling off when I do make it. So I really just see myself like signing a big deal for a couple $1 million, taking some of the money, investing it, getting myself right, and just continue to go on with the journey and be one of the biggest rappers out. That's literally how I describe it. So
I love that, bro.
Appreciate it, Brody.
I love that. That's big. And then I like to do this section right here where we're gonna just dive into some things, and I'm pretty much just gonna say overrated, underrated, and you just say like the first thing that comes to your head, whether it's overrated or underrated, all right?
All right, don't get me canceled, bro.
Hey, you can say perfectly rated if need be.
Okay.
Lil Tecca.
Underrated.
Underrated?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Big studios.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Studios suck, bro.
Home style. Do it yourself.
Home style. Save that money, man.
Let's go. How about Will Smith?
Perfectly rated.
Perfectly rated. Okay. Signing a record deal.
Underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't realize like what comes with signing the deal. Yeah, it's badge to it, but if you got the right lawyer and the right team around you and you get the right paperwork, like you'll be in a great situation. Especially if you're like a money-making artist. You make them your money back, everything's beneficial. You know, so.
Gunna says that. I think he said, I never worry about a contract because I'm a contract killer. I kill that contract. And then they make me write a new one because I outperform
exactly.
It,
like, yeah, you sign for $1 million. If you make them their money back, y'all are even. And then it's to the point where you drop a song and like a lot of rappers, they sign contracts and they just haven't made the label their money back, so they aren't getting no more money. Then they're in a bad contract.
Then they're in a bad contract.
But you just got to read your contract and realize, you know what I'm saying?
Like realize and understand if you could do that, if you can actually believe in yourself enough to get that back.
Exactly.
I agree. How about Yeet?
Overrated.
Overrated?
I got to say a little bit of perfectly rated and overrated, but yeah, mostly overrated.
A little bit overrated, more than, okay. Designer clothes.
Overrated for sure.
Overrated?
Overrated.
You could drip out just on some blank tees, huh? Come on, man. Okay. A little something up top.
I mean, bro, look at you, bro. I mean, you know.
It's a little light work.
I got a little something up here, but even without it, you know.
Hey, we
you know,
still dripping. Come on.
So, you know,
no, facts.
Overrated.
How about Lil Uzi Vert?
Underrated.
Underrated? Okay.
I feel like he don't get talked about enough.
Okay. How about attending big music festivals, like being someone in like the general admission? Like in the pit, like at those huge music festivals like Rolling Loud.
Overrated. I see so many people break bones, like get their nose broke just for like 2 seconds of like jumping around. I feel like that's overrated. I feel like festivals are overrated.
I do too.
Just like a personal, you know.
From like an audience standpoint, they're really overrated. Like you're just like all suffocated.
For rappers, it's great though.
It's lit because you just got all these people.
Hey, you got all these people and then a couple of them know your song and then you, hey.
Exactly.
You know, but for fans, I feel like it's overrated.
You don't have water, you have to go to the bathroom, you're stuck in like, yeah, it could be overrated. How about Drake? Yeah, I shouldn't even ask that question.
Perfectly rated, bro. I know you probably asked so many people that and they said overrated, but I feel like Drake is perfectly rated, bro. He's one of my favorite artists. Like, actually, my favorite artist of all time.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't have asked that for you because I knew that's what you were going to say. It was either perfectly or underrated.
Baby. Yeah, bro.
Let's go. And then another controversial one, Kanye West.
Kanye West is underrated, bro. People do not give him the respect he needs, bro.
He's a genius. A lot of people are gonna hate us for saying this. It's just back and forth just because he's so cocky and just like, you know.
And Kim just broke up with Pete, bro. So he's winning right now. Shout out Kanye.
Kanye, he winning. We could see a little Kanye Kim back together.
yeah, no, exactly.
Let's go. So what's your biggest struggle right now as an artist?
Biggest struggle is probably realizing that stuff takes time. Like a song might take a month or 2 to come out. Another big struggle is just being able to figure out who's real and who's not. Then I say another struggle is being able to not stress about what I control. Like sometimes my numbers on Spotify may go down on my Instagram or something like that, and I kind of beat myself up about it, but I can't control that. So, I mean, I can, but to a certain extent. So
100%.
That's like my biggest thing.
I feel that. The Drizzy Tae breakdown. I like to do this section where what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you $1,000. You got a music video and you have a song that you believe in. How are you gonna spend that $1,000 to market the song and the music video? How would you allocate the money?
Off rip. The music video's done, right?
Music video, song's done.
All right, I'm investing in the music video. Probably put some YouTube ads into that, like 150.
Okay.
Spotify playlist, like 400.
Okay.
Blogs, like 400.
Okay.
Cool.
Like Instagram blogs or that type thing?
Yeah, Instagram blogs.
That would be how you spend the $1,000.
Yeah, that would be how I would spend it, yeah.
I love it. I love it. I always get mixed stuff, mixed reviews with that on like when I ask that question. And I love asking that question because there's a lot of upcoming artists that maybe they only have $500 or only have $1,000 and they would really, really want to know how Drizzy would spend it because it's like, you know,
exactly.
You've done some cool things, so they want to be like, yo, I could actually take this home and do something with it type.
Yeah, you could even do it with no money, bro. Just This is what you need.
No, yeah, and I even had people like some of the responses on it, like even when I did my interview with Armani White, he was like, first of all, you shouldn't think about the 1,000. You should just pick up your phone and do the TikTok or whatever, you know, and just do it for free type vibe.
That's what I did, bro.
Exactly.
I never even thought about putting money into it.
Exactly.
Because, like, when you first starting, it's no guarantee.
Exactly.
But, like, now, I mean, it's like a guarantee. Like, I could put 2,000, 3,000 in, you know, but, like, back then, like, you know, like, I wouldn't spend, you know, none of the stuff I'm doing now. So.
And I think it's so important what you did, and for what people can learn from out there is he figured out what was working organically, and you didn't have to spend money for it. And then once you figure out what's working, then you guys can put money into it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's like the perfect formula.
Drizzy Tae's already figured out what's been working, and now it's like, now he's at a point where it's like, hey, if things are ready to turn up, now we could turn it up.
Exactly.
I love it. In this section, I want to just talk about some artists, some maybe video directors, just any people that you want to speak into the existence right now. Like, hey, I want to work with this person, this artist, I want to do this. Just speak into existence right now.
I most definitely want to, I want to get something in with Tory Lanez. I'm most definitely speaking that into existence. I want to get some stuff in with people like Drake, for sure.
Let's go.
But I feel like I feel bad saying that because it's like such a generic answer. Tory Lanez for sure.
Tory Lanez is not as generic, but he's underrated.
I want to make some stuff with Super Duper Cal one day.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like he's not talked about enough. Super Duper Cal. I would love to make some stuff with a lot of the upcomers, you know, like Rob 49.
Okay.
You know, I would love to make some stuff with Scory one day.
That would go
hard. Cowboy.
Okay. That's
probably 2KBABY, Lil Osama, like just some, you know, some whatever makes sense. Of course, it's a lot more I just can't think off the top. It's a lot of singers I want to work with too one day. I like the singer Lloyd.
Okay. I don't know if I've heard.
Yeah, Lloyd's fire. He made like the Get It Shawty, you know, all the back thens, but I would love to like work with him in the present day. Okay. It's like my favorite singer. There's a lot of people I would love to work with, bro, for real. Fire.
You guys heard it here first on Blue House TV, so once it comes to life, you know, you guys know where you heard it first. We spoke into existence.
Manifest it, baby.
That's what we like to do here on this section. And so, what advice, I always like to end the interview off like this. What advice would you give to your younger self? I know you're only 15, but you've still done some cool stuff. If you could go back, maybe switch something up or tell yourself something, what would you do?
I would most definitely tell myself, chill, bro. Don't stress over what you control, and to all the haters, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh God.
Why are you tripping off what they say about you?
Yep.
They're not you.
Yep.
And they'll never be you, and never be able to experience what you experience in the future, and be able to live the life that you live. So,
just block that out.
Block it out, bro.
Tunnel vision.
Exactly.
To the goal. I love that. And so, what do you got working on right now that you could shout out for the people that they need to stay tuned for, whether it's music videos, project, new songs? Just let them know. Big
Cocky coming soon, my new single. And then after that, I got an amazing album coming with big features. Like, this is really like my first album for real. It was just really gonna like break me into the game, like really get me set in stone.
Solidified.
Exactly.
So stay on the lookout for that, guys. You heard it here first on Blue House TV. We just sat down with the one and the only Drizzy Tae. I want to thank you for coming through, my G.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Appreciate you, bro. We just had another one in the books. We will see you guys next week here on Blue House TV. Later.
Boom.
You know, I know that I'm finna blow.